My name is Terry Schilling. I'm the president of American Principles Project, where we work to make the family the most powerful special interest group in the country. We are urging support for HB 3570 because it gives power and more control to parents over what their children are able to access online. 26 years ago, that's when the ACLU versus Reno case with the Supreme Court struck down the only law to protect children online from pornography through the Communications Decency Act. The internet has changed a lot since then. It's gotten faster, it's gotten stronger, it's gotten more interesting, and it's gotten more weird. This legislation seeks to push back against decades of unrestricted access to pornography and growth online for children. This legislation is not the only legislation that's been passed in this country. Right now, we're up to 5 states that have passed this legislation, including Louisiana, which was signed into law by a Democrat, Arkansas, Mississippi, Utah, and also Virginia, where it passed with supermajorities in both the House and the Senate. The case for legislation like this is obvious, especially in an age where the average age of first exposure to pornography online is 11 years old. So rather than making the positive arguments that Representative Schatzline has already focused on, I want to focus on some of the things that have come up as objections to other pieces of legislation that we've supported. The first is privacy. All across the internet today, we have lots of adult entertainment and lots of adult activities and products that require age verification. We have had 0 problems or complications when it comes to verifying the age of people for online sports betting, online alcohol sales, even online marijuana sales in some states like California. We have had no issues with privacy problems. The second objection that comes up is that it's very hard to define what is pornography. This bill states out what that is. However, I would argue that in the ACLU versus Reno case, the Supreme Court gave us a blueprint for how to protect children online from pornography, and this bill fits that to a T. Essentially, the FCC and lots of other regulators have already defined what pornography is and how to keep it off our broadcast television. The third goes back to the other point about privacy, which is that it's hard to implement. It's actually very easy, and it's already being done for lots of other adult entertainment online. And with that, I'll close.